right, you guys
What's
got
up,
a
baby?
special guest,
Come on,
Gerry
man.
Cooney in the house. Hey, how you doing, Gerry?
I'm feeling with my hands. I feel good.
All right, Gerry, I wanted to ask you a quick question because you did this for a living. Could you break down the situation with Shakur Stevenson in the weight and?
Listen, Shakur Stevenson, you gotta love him. He's a great fighter. He's worked with Andre Ward, with Terrence Crawford. He's got so much talent. We haven't seen it yet, and he couldn't make weight anymore. He tried. He wanted to. And listen, the lightweight division is also a tough division, but he couldn't hold the weight down anymore. And so he's on the scales. He went over. Now he's going to fight. They're going to let him fight that guy, and then he's got to move up. So what? He's going to move a little faster than he thought he would. He belongs in that division. He's as good as those guys. I can't wait to see he and Gervonta Davis.
Do you think that fight will happen, Gerry, because of the boxing politics?
Not right away. It's going to happen. It's got to happen. Bob Arum is a great promoter. Bob Arum wants to make those great fights. That's why he's got the best company in boxing. And so and Shakur Stevenson is the real deal.
Let me ask you something, Gerry. Back in the day when you fight, was it as difficult to get fights made as it seemed to be now?
For me, it was. I didn't sign with anybody. Don King owned all the heavyweights. I wouldn't sign with him, so he'd get me out. So I was only fighting once a year in my heyday when I needed 3 or 4 fights. But that being said, I made the money. I had a great fight with Holmes. We're the best.
Legendary fight.
We're the best of friends today, and we turned the page. Get on with life, right?
Yeah, Gerry, let me ask you something. You tied to one of the most legendary and controversial fights in history. Is that what you set out to do? Because we still to this day talk about Holmes and Cooney.
I love him. We're the best of friends. He was a great heavyweight champion. You know, he's number 2, him and Lennox Lewis of all time, next to Ali. And he's such a great champion. I get to fight him. I don't know why we didn't have a rematch, because the fight was good enough to have a rematch. And I learned so much from him that night.
Let me ask you something. Why didn't y'all get a rematch?
I don't know. I don't know. It's over 40 years ago, bro.
Gerry, what's the difference between fighters from your day versus fighters from now?
Listen, fighters today are getting bigger, heavier, stronger. It's like track stars. They're running faster. They got better trainers. And so boxing's that way too now. Boxing's been low for a while. Now it's starting to come out of the dark ages, and we're seeing great fights. Like I heard you talk today all night about Terrence Crawford and Spence. Another big fight we've been waiting for a couple of years. It's finally coming together, and it's going to be a great fight. It's going to be a barn burner.
Break down that fight, Gerry. Who do you see winning that fight?
Listen, I think Terrence Crawford is a great fighter. Spence is a natural welterweight. Terrence Crawford throws long punches. Spence gets inside, works short shots. It's going to be who makes the adjustments? Who's the toughest guy in there? Who puts up with it? I know they're both very tough, and I don't know yet. I can't tell who's going to win yet. I gotta pay attention a little bit more.
All right, thank you very much, Gerry.
What?